All right, so hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adrian Acevedo, and I am one of the basically founders of 1D. And basically, what our company is established on is being able to provide internet in ways of travel, for example, airlines, buses, and anything basically on wheels. So, our name is 1D, and the reason we chose this is because we only plan on going one direction, and that's forward with technological advancements. So how this happened was at one time when I was taking a business flight, I really wanted to watch the season 4 of Money Heist. As I go on my phone doesn't work. It's buffering, it's freezing. It's not pleasant for me. After my flight was done, I didn't even get to watch anything. So what did I think is that I could get a way to basically provide not only myself, but other people just like me on normal flights with internet services. That way they could watch whatever they please. So our specialty is providing normal people with internet while traveling, and we want to provide every moving object with the opportunity to be provided with lightning speed service via Media Hub. The reason we differ from everyone else is because we have the most cost-effective approach, and we're not just going to offer one product, but two forms of product. That way, people could generally be more cost-effective on which one is going to benefit them more. So we strive in competitive data storing and cloud computing. Our company will be very important and successful moving forward in the near future, and we are glad you sharks have the opportunity to share this with us. We hope that you find our idea very amusing and invest in us and make not only profit for us, but for you as well. And I'll be passing it on to my colleague to be explaining it more.
Thank you, Adrian, for the introduction. My name is Drazen Anderson, and I'm a technician here at 1D. Here at One Direction, we are selling the sleek, cutting-edge LMH, a high-capacity storage device with the capability to rapidly serve any file stored on it to customers with mobile devices in the vicinity. It's pretty simple. You load up your box with any movies, books, music, pictures, whatever you want your customers to have. You program an interface for them to connect to, you turn the box on, and voila! Your customers can now connect to your box as if it were a normal Wi-Fi router and access any file that you want them to access. As we like to say here at One Direction, when the whole world is your playground, sometimes you just need a little slice. Our device boasts several game-changing features. We here at One Direction place an emphasis on the end customer, people like you and me, who just fly a few times a year on a budget airline just to get to our vacation. The coach and economy folks who've been relegated for too long to just taking whatever we can get. In the end, we came up with a device that is secure, easy to use, and benefits everybody. Slide. Our device has a minimal profile, meaning it's about the size and weight of a standard Wi-Fi router. This minimizes the impact on the consumer, the vehicle or facility where it's installed, and has zero impact on the people actually connecting to it. Slide. Our device also has a minimal cost. It's inexpensive upfront with a trivial installation cost. These savings can then be passed on to customers while still maintaining profitability. Consider a $3,000 installation spread over 800,000 passengers on 10,000 flights in 1 year equates to a break-even fee of less than half a penny per passenger. Compare this to competitors like GoGo Air, a company who specializes in in-flight internet connection services. They brag on their website that the GoGo crew has been refining and innovating their process to the point that they've completed installations within an impressive 36 hours. Furthermore, these systems cost up to $100,000 per aircraft to account for all of the infrastructure needed to maintain them. Compare that to our 1 hour installation with $3,000. Slide. Our device is also low maintenance, boasting a 5 to 10 year lifespan, and due to its low cost, the only maintenance this device will ever really require is going to be the modifications to its existing capabilities. Slide. Our device is also highly customizable. Starting at 5 terabytes of storage space and capable of expanding, our device can be loaded with any software, file, or interface and customized to offer exactly the experience that you'd like to give. Slide. The installation on our device is quick too, less than 1 hour with minimal maintenance, meaning that aircraft ground time is pretty much zero for planes fitted with our device. Have you ever been on a 14-hour flight? You're 6 hours in, halfway through the flight, but you've already watched all the movies you brought, TV shows you brought, you finished your book, whatever. So you decide to check out the in-flight Wi-Fi. You find they want to charge you $30 per hour of connection. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of people are more than happy to pay for that. They would even pay more, maybe. But me, I have Wi-Fi at home. It costs half of that for a year and works much better. I don't need the entirety of the internet for this little flight. I just need a few hours of mind-numbing entertainment to get me through it. Now, many airlines, like I said, end up having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars per aircraft with hours and hours of maintenance and downtime on top of the labor that goes into it. On top of this, the majority of passengers on the flights that have these systems installed aren't even using the Wi-Fi. According to Joe Sharkey, a reporter for the New York Times, the take rate as of 2010 was only 5 to 7%. We've seen personally that many customers are more than happy to access just a small portion of the internet, just to have something to distract themselves for the next few hours. Our device takes advantage of this gap between cost of service and demand for service and offers a low-cost alternative capable of satisfying the majority of customers' needs. Now that I've given you a little peek at all the cutting-edge features we can deliver, I'm going to turn the floor over to my esteemed colleague, Jahan, who can elaborate a bit more on who exactly we think will fall head over heels for this product and why we know they will.
Hi, my name is Jahan Woodfork, and I'll be covering the market research of our company here at One Direction. So, moving on to our market research portion, I'll illustrate why the localized media hub from me and my team is the best choice among all the other options in the competition and in the market. So, firstly, at One Direction, I'd like to point out we pride ourselves on marketing our product at both a fair and competitive price point. Most importantly, we want to make it available for everybody who wants it, for everybody who desires it. So the most important part of this is, getting it to commercial companies such as airlines, buses, and campgrounds. They all buy our product for a wholesale price, benefiting from the quantity, a little bit. And most importantly, this saves the consumers money. They can use it on a flight, they can use it on a bus, that kind of thing without having to buy their own. However, consumers are also people who are also solely interested in the best secure internet and the strongest connection. We at One Direction come from places where our best technology is in local retailers like Best Buy, Fry's, things like that, etc. This making it, only morally correct that we do our community a justice and make sure that these retailers carry the media hub for common purchase in communities like ours. However, perhaps down the road, with the help of your investment, we can also intend to be available through, bigger sites like Amazon, and in the future, down the road, also have our own site where consumers can buy their own LMH directly. Moving on to price, consumers are given two price options when purchasing their product: an LMH standard, which runs at $2,500, and LMH 1D Extreme at $5K. We provide two options that makes it even better for the consumers, making Media Hub a great pick for all budgets. Admittedly, for us, the cost of creating our product is relatively low, around $300 per standard unit. However, the extensive new technology and internals drive up the product to the market price. Slide. Finally, I'd like to talk about our competition just briefly. As of now, our biggest competitor is truly remote locations and flight and bus travel speed, that kind of thing. Although we are in competitive business market, me and my team consider our product to be in a much different lane. We're a whole different breed. The closest similar product that we consider a competitor would be faulty, small Wi-Fi hotspot boxes. As we all know, these devices were labeled state of the art and cream of the crop upon release and stuff, but they just never lived up to the expectations, and having a lot of issues from the beginning caused them to go almost obsolete soon after release. Frankly, it was a waste of time and money. This is not so at all with our product. So I'm going to pass you off to Declan, and I'd just like to let you guys, think and why not invest. Thank you.
Thank you for the introduction. My name is Declan, and for our product, we are asking for $967,000 in exchange for 15% of the company. This margin can seem unreasonable at first, but it's well worth it based on how successful we've been. After establishing our company in 2018, we have $710,000 in annual earnings before interest and taxes, with a 14% rate of earnings growth. Our idea is worth millions of dollars, and our offer of $967,000 at 15% means the valuation of our company at about $6.5 million. However, we envision this product growing exponentially and being worth tens of millions in the foreseeable future. As previously mentioned by Jahan, our company prides itself on marketing at a competitive price. The most similar products are outdated and will not be as capable or effective as ours. These products won't be able to compete because of how simple and beneficial our product is for both the customer and the user. And with time, we will eliminate competition through our unique marketability. Of course, the Sharks will be making a large investment with our asking price. However, we are expanding rapidly, and they can expect to see a return on their investment in about 4 years. After that, the Sharks will be making a profit on their initial buy-in. So Sharks, let's make some money. Now that we've talked about the financial aspect of our proposal, my colleague Javier will be closing us out.
Well, thank you very much, Declan. So today I will be talking about closure and why you should invest with us. So I'm going to start off with a quote my colleague Dawson Anderson said. When you have the world's playground, why not take a little piece of it? And I will tell you some special facts and certain things about our business. So it takes less than 1 hour to make, which is huge nowadays because the more you make, the better. We want to take it internationally. We just don't want it in the USA. We want it all over the world so other companies can be involved with it and try to expand it for other countries as well to try to invest and really help us and help you. It's the boosting is a 5 to 10 year lifespan. It helps you don't have to worry about how long it takes to really not explode, but not worry about it. It's a minimal overhead. The demand is the same as a hair dryer, which is pretty big in 2021. And really, why not invest with us? A safe investment that in 4 years you will really see how important it is. And thank you very much. Thank you, Sharks, for taking your time to do this.